Okay, we seem to be live according to the powers that may be. And, yeah, I am now, according to Google, well, according to YouTube, live again. So, it's a bit slow, I don't know why I'm being a bit slow at the moment. Hello everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream, where we are, well, we're not in Hereford, no, that's not for sure. We are going to be giving, well, continuing with our project on Nimby Rails today. So, at the moment, the next thing I need to do is add our services on S5. Well, let's get this bloody headphone to behave. Alright, well, first thing I want to do is get the services onto S5, and then I'm going to let you vote on deciding what we'll do next. Because I don't know what line to add next after this. Also, hello Generator and hello Calming Music. Welcome to the stream. Right, so where was I? Adding the services. Okay, so 5:30. Excuse me, 23:30. I forgot you had the stream open whilst waiting. Oh, sorry about that. I sort of just start when I'm ready, and when it's 7 o'clock. Okay, let's start streaming. I'm sort of just like that. So apologies for the jump scare like that. How's everyone doing this relatively average Friday evening, I'd say? Yeah, how's everyone doing? Might as well ask whilst I sort out this service. Why are you telling me you've got no data, Goo? Oh, what now? Yeah, of course I've got data, I haven't... Never mind, I'm misreading it. Alright then. Fun fact, we have the same name. Well, I shouldn't be too shocked, because Daniel's not exactly an uncommon name. I mean, it's in the Bible. So... it's not exactly an uncommon name to see, but cool. W name FR in, well, I'm from 1847, so I'll just politely nod to that. Right, so let me add let's make sure that the alternate platforms are available at Nuneaton. Oh, I've done that already. Okay, good. My day's gone alright. You? Yeah, my day's been fine. Really average, I get. Well, I mean, the only thing that really happened was I forgot to feed my cat at his usual time, and oh man, he made sure I didn't forget. Oh man, he was meowing so much and being very angry, and it was only like half an hour afterwards. His normal feeding time, only half an hour after I normally feed him, and he was like, really annoyed, rude. He's basically in puberty, but still really angsty. He's through that teen phase. Also, Evening Box, welcome to the stream. Okay, so add the... Where is it going to go? Make it sod off to Stafford. Let me Wolverhampton. Actually, let's change that then. Let me change that. So... the 1330 will actually terminate Wolverhampton. There we go. That's better. You've been to Didcot Railway Centre? Surprisingly, no. I've never been there. I've been past there multiple times, but I've never really gone there. Nothing against it. I just never said to myself, let's go to the Didcot Railway Centre. It's kind of odd, because, I've been to the York Railway Museum, but even then I was taken there by an uncle rather than going there myself. I was still young at the time. Alright, so 23... Let's see, 23:59. Does that work? Oh, I didn't think that would work. Cool. There we go. So that's that first service added. Now you put much more detailed services than stations than me in Nimby Rails. I've done all realistic services in South Germany, all of Bavaria, Frankfurt, East Switzerland, and all the basic station model. Mostly because I can't be arsed speaking. No, I do not blame you, especially Frankfurt. Hang on, let me just double check how bad Frankfurt's layout is, because Frankfurt's got shocking layout, horrible layout. Look at that, and its junctions. I couldn't do that. I almost my brain almost melted trying to build North Rhine-Westphalia, and I think I managed to build like 75–80% of it before I gave up, and I was doing every layout as accurate as I possibly could. Goodness me. Right, where was I? Yes, the service. So there's gonna be another one start. Though this one will start at Wolverhampton. These headphones are gonna be annoying me to the nth degree so much. I've been to the York Railway Museum and found it quite nice. Had to go on the 180 though. As an Essex lad, I had to steal the first class label. I know, of course. Yeah, I mean, I like the York, the National Rail Museum. I want to go there again because it was ages since I last went there, and the pictures I took were garbage. So I'd love to go there again and take more decent photos. And I forgot the time of my train I was going to. I've had to build The Hague and Den Haag and Utrecht before, and that was before we could get the map layers. Oh, I remember doing that before map layers as well. That was, woohoo! Google Maps was my best friend and my worst enemy. And my headphones are not behaving. Oh my god. Okay, now they're behaving. I had nothing coming through my headphones then. That was annoying. Right, where was I? 5:30? 5:48. Oh man, I have to use maths. Ugh. I hate having to use my brain. So, 25:55. Okay, so it departs here, platform 9 at 25. And I just realised it can't access platform 9 without another switch. Thanks, game. Because Nimby Rails doesn't understand the concept of trains using an alternate platform without, outside of, you know, emergencies, I have to build another switch. There we go. Good evening, everyone, Dave. Good evening, every pony. The 387 fan club has arrived late, much like every other 387 operated service. I haven't heard anybody say every pony since 2014. Goodness me, you stuck in the TARDIS or something, mate. but yeah, in serious, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I made Zurich as best as I can, but I couldn't fit enough sidings for depot, so I just gave up and made the lunch on 24/7. Oh, good thing unions don't exist in Nimby Rails. That'll be a fun update to add. I'll be honest. Yes, the service. Okay, so it leaves at 5:22. So, no, 5:25. I quite like this layout you've done here, almost as old as the 465s. Oh, fair enough then. Well, why thank you. Thank you very much for your kind words. Right, where was I? 6:20. Oh man, I remember when My Little Pony was dominant around the internet, like to the point where you couldn't walk 10 feet without seeing ponies everywhere. Man, that was a different time. Alright, So 5:25. So 5:30, 6 o'clock. Oh, also, hi Aaron, welcome to the stream. And now Hasbro killed it. Well, I haven't really kept up with My Little Pony since season 9 ended. Like my friend watched the New Generation movie, and honestly, I don't like what they did with the New Generation. I mean, I only saw the basic premise of it. I wish they took the Star Trek approach, where, also, how can I word it? A new group of the main 6 took over the duties of the current main 6. I would have preferred something like that, where, you know, they did it like what with Star Trek. It was like a new crew. But, you know... yeah, I'm in no rush to watch the reviews either. And I know basically nothing of these new characters at all. And they look very bland as well. 2100. Yeah, the new ponies just look really bland, if you ask me. There's no one that really strikes me to go, yes, this is gonna be my favourite pony. Nah, stuff that. Oh, I might actually increase the volume a little bit, just... Right, so 5:25. You're trusting corporate overlords to take creative decisions, Daniel. What do you expect? I don't know, but it was taking Hasbro to the bank, My Little Pony. It was a god in animation. They were bringing in infinite money, but then they just didn't do anything with it as soon as the hype train died. Back in my day, calling an animated character derpy was not offensive. Oh, I remember the Derpy Hooves controversy. Well, I don't actually remember it, but I do remember reading up about it. Really, really dumb. Because there was nothing offensive about that. I mean, at all. Just watch it. I mean, it was a funny scene. I loved that scene in the episode. And these headphones are starting to drive me up the wall. Oh my goodness. Behave! Maybe that will work. Alright, I'll keep it like that. Friendship with Magic was a fluke by nature, having all the stars align. Well, to be honest, I don't know if I could say that, because it was more a situation that people on 4chan looked at it, they said, oh, it looks interesting, let's give it a watch, and it turned out it was a decent show. And then, word of mouth spread. So I wouldn't even call it like a fluke, it was that the first season, like the first 2 seasons of MLP was really, really good. So, that's basically what happened. They made a good show, and the quality slightly dipped with future episodes. And I wouldn't even say it was like, I mean, I'd say it landed, rather than crashed and burned. It landed. It knew at least where to stop. And it ended, which is, you know, a privilege that most television shows wouldn't have. Alright, so we'll add one behind that. Oh, the Lyra Plus was a good laugh. I won't deny that. Yeah, they made a good show because they lucked into good stuff. Okay, in that aspect, I can sort of agree with you on that. Yeah, I can agree, because Lauren Faust, M.A. Larson's a great writer. Many other people I forgot the names of. But, okay, in that aspect then, I can agree. They lucked in the staff. Not so much, you know, the concept. I think that was just sort of, yeah. 2340. Ugh. 520. Excellent. So we have 3 trains starting in this side, and then we can have our 3 other trains starting on the other side. The worst mistake I ever did was slip an MLP reference onto a school paper, and the teacher called. Oh no! Why would you do that, man? That's like asking to be bullied in school if you mentioned MLP. Go on, ban it. You poor thing. I don't think there was anyone in my school that was a brony, at least from what I remember. I mean, if there was any bronies in my school, they kept it really quiet. Because I would have noticed. Because even when I didn't like it, I was still aware of MLP being MLP. Like, I would know if someone said 20% cooler. I would just turn my head slowly and go, Alright, so on the last day of secondary, I printed out hundreds of Scootaloo pictures and stuck them over his wall. One of them superglued above the smartboard and is still there to this day. That's a good way to get. That's pretty funny. Was Scootaloo his favourite pony or something? Oh, on video too. Oh dear. 20% cooler became a mainstream meme. I guess so. I mean, I guess, yeah, I mean, like, I could probably agree with you a bit on that. But it's still a situation of, you know, I wouldn't reference it. It was a better meme than anything out of the JoJo fandom. Okay, I disagree with that partially, because there are some memes from JoJo I find funny still. Although, I need to think of which one really... I mean, I used to reference the Road Roller, the legendary Road Roller combo way before it got popular. Way before the anime was a thing. I knew about the OVA, for example. The Stardust Crusaders OVA before the anime came along. So, that's still fun. I will always get a laugh at the Steamroller. I'll always laugh at... what else? The King Crimson... Diablo's Infinite Death Loop. Those ones are still funny. It's the forced ones that aren't that good, but that can be said for most memes. It's Me, Dio is not, and never will be funny. Okay, I can understand that, but though, to be honest, that meme has slightly been reincarnated with the Reverse Flash. You know, it was me, Barry. So, you know, sort of a similar premise. In my school, a science teacher, who, by the way, had a PhD, set the desks on fire because he was burning different types of fuel side by side, showing the difference between... showing the difference between things like petrol and diesel. I didn't know Wales' science education was that different. They just played us Brainiac science abuse for us. Unfortunately, nowadays everything is a JoJo reference. Well, I would agree with you if it was like 5 years ago, but I think the JoJo references have sort of died down. Like everything being JoJo references, it's definitely died down now. It used to be pretty bad, so I know what you mean by that, though. Alright, service. 7:37. Right, When was that service terminating? So 7:37, so I guess 8 o'clock? Oh, I was right, 8 o'clock. When I got annoyed when they used Virtual Insanity in a trailer. Oh, it's still a good song. And that song, at least the bit where Jamiroquai is sliding, that's been memed to death. That's kind of funny, especially if you think about like the Akuma one. That was the meme with that. That was really funny. My TS Classic scenario just failed because of an AI train derailed. Oh, poor, unfortunate Cobalt. It was a good song, and then they exposed it. No, to be honest, I never really got that. The whole, if a song is used by X, where X is like a fandom, it gets ruined. I never really subscribed to that because it doesn't really. The song is still good either way, and it's exposing it to more people. And okay, some people are annoying about it, but that happens anyway with anything. It never really bothered me. But I'm not tone deaf to not understand why others wouldn't be annoyed. So I can perfectly understand where you're coming. I can see where you're coming from. It just doesn't really bother me. Yeah, it doesn't really bother me because the song's still good. And besides, Virtual Insanity is not the first nor the last song to be taken over by, to be noticed by JoJo. I can list 100 songs that have been done, that have done that already. Also, my computer has stopped role-playing as a Class 90. Who's a good desktop? Yes, you are. Good desktop. Okay, as soon as I say that, the fan turns on. Bad desktop! No! Turn those fans off. Rude. Alright, so we've done that service. Now to add one behind it. No, yeah, one behind it. In driving a Heathrow Express, imagine if Armchair Power Drill added the ETS cab to the 387, all for a low price of $24.99. They would probably charge for ETCS if they were to add it, but fortunately the Heathrow Express branch does not exist. However, the East Coast Main Line does exist, so that could be an excuse for them to put ETCS in their train soon, maybe. Though it would also mean the Ultra Pals would have to script ETCS, because it's not like they're going to speak to Chris Trains, who has an ETCS script, and ask, hey, do you mind? Hey, can you work with us? He'll probably just tell them to sod off. And another double. The 153 is the only real-world example of a sound glitch, from nothing to full sound instantly. Well, I'm guessing, assuming you're speaking in real life, I haven't rode on a 153 recently to confirm or deny that. I would not put it past them into just putting PZB and LZB into the 387 and calling it ETCS. Sorry, I just froze whilst I was talking there. Something landed on my tongue. But I don't know what. Hang on. I feel like maybe let me just have a drink at least. Oh, it's gone. Alright, okay. Probably a hallucination of some sort. I'm fine, don't worry, I'm okay. I'm fine. The silver spoon. No spoon in sight. At least to my knowledge. But yeah, back to what you're saying, Cobalt. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did that either, even if ETCS is completely different to LZB. Well, okay, the basic premise is still there, but it's a lot more sophisticated, to say the least. You bathroom. No, I am not bathroom. I'm Daniel. Alright, let me add the signals. Fortunately, the service is not that frequent here, so I can just cheat with my signal placement. And just be pretty crap with it. But, okay. Since we've added the services on that line, we can now, we can put that service in, well, we can put that line in service. So let's speed up the game a bit so the train starts running. Actually, let's pause it before... let's add the signals first, then put the service running. Before I make a massive cock-up. Oh, weird. Oh, we already got people at Water Orton. Wow. Was the signal at Startford placed correctly? Good question. Oh, Stratford. Stratford? Where's Stratford? I got Nuneaton, Stockingford. I haven't gone to Stratford. I'm confused. You mean Stafford? The signals at Stafford are fine. Oops, wrong way. Sutton, I mean Sutton. Okay, there we go. That's confusion averted. Let me double check. Sutton Coldfield. Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. Sutton Coldfield signals are fine. This one is a little bit further because of how just for aesthetic purposes, but they're behaved. They're fine. I think I've done them right. The Trent Valley, the most flexible route in the sim. So much variety for scenario. Yeah, I'm so annoyed that they didn't go... I mean, if they went from Northampton to Crewe, then you could at least do a decent freight service with that. And obviously Crewe is, like, one of the most noob train stations to go to in the UK. Like, if you go to Crewe, you're guaranteed to see a whole bunch of train types there. And you could do train spotting scenarios there, but no, can't have any fun, can we? Alright, so Oxley... It's just a shame that the only place to get the whole GML is going... no, not GML. WCML is going by ATS. Yeah, it is a shame, and to be honest, I haven't even touched it, because I'm just worried it's going to melt my computer if I try and run it. I mean, the idea of doing a whole London to Glasgow service? Oh, if you feel funny. Goodness me, that's a borrow. I wouldn't think of doing that if I was paid to do it. Alright. Now we have the switch junctions. To both comments. Imagine Euston to KGX via Scotland. Oh, that's horrible. And I just realised I duplicated the signals because I'm a noob. I would suggest someone build the entire thing, but Alan has already shown he's not below frivolous lawsuits. That would be entertaining to see, you know, him turning up to his local magistrates. You know, it'll be almost like the the Doctor Strange film. Like you're the Honourable. I'll come to bargain. Oh, what now, Alan? I feel so sorry for the judge. It's not even like, and it's not even in character for me to say that. It's just, you know, poor guy. Some carpet right change his mind. You never know, but you know, I wouldn't do it myself, but some people just like taking matters into their own hands, it seems. Okay, service is added. Now let's see. Obviously it's Sunday, so it's going to be a lot quieter, passenger-wise. So as you can see here, it's going to be quite quiet. Just a couple of people. Weirdly, in Nimby Rails, on Sunday, it gets really busy towards the end of the end of the day. It, like, almost as busy as the rush hour, which I really don't understand. Alan. Oh wait, it's not Alan, it's Steve. I'm really, really sorry, Ben. I don't know the reference to that. I'm really sorry. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's a pretty good explanation. I never thought of that. Oh, well done, Nimby Rails. 5 house points. I forgot to change that. Forgot to change the textures there. Oh, explanation. Thanks for the context, Major Wells. 5 house points once again. Actually, someone just messaged me else on Discord. I want to know. I want to say I know where this image comes from. No way. There is a Discord. Okay, there isn't a Discord. It's my Discord, which I keep very quiet because I don't like giving it out to kids. Not to say all of you are kids, but, you know, the other kids. I don't have a server. Unfortunately, it didn't keep it away from me. True. But, you know, you're not like an 8-year-old who keeps asking me when the next train review is going to be, so you're fine, Major Wales, for now. I would have imagined that an MHD Discord would be infested with furries and it probably would. It would. And that's exactly why I didn't want to make one. I mean, there's a reason why I've called Yaoi Serby... Yaoi's server, a nursery. That's what I call it. It's like glorified. I call it a nursery, even though I haven't been there. But I have a feeling I know exactly what it's like. Alright, so how's our trains going? Yaoi the Serb. And lo, the alternate future continues. Actually, before I make a massive cock-up in this area, let's make sure that train can use alternate platforms at Walsall. Oh, I already did that, okay. And in the other direction? Okay, sorted. Actually, funnily enough, I might as well say one thing. I was looking through potential trains to do a railway review to do the next railway review for before I go to Germany. And I was like trying to make some decisions, like going through which ones might be the most viable options to go with. And when I was looking through my Class 350 folders, I noticed, you know, I could do the 350 right now. Wait a minute, where's my interior shots of the 350-2? And it turns out I forgot to film it. I haven't got any decent interior shots of the 350-2. Because I'm a complete knob. So I need to go and film. That. It's annoying as well because it's not like I'm. It's one thing if I have to go and film extra bits of the 350. Okay, I can tolerate that. But now I have to film the crap 350. That's annoying. So that means I hate that. I can get you some from you by a friend who lives in Staffordshire. I don't want to do that. It'd be fine. Oh no, the dad joke's not begun. I didn't say it was gonna be next. I said I was looking through my files. I mean, here's the thing. Finding a 350-2 itself really isn't the problem. Because they are pretty common. It's more of a situation that... what's it called? I mean, yeah, they're not that uncommon. It's a situation of they're the crap version of the 350. Like, all the other 350s are great to ride on, except the Dash 2. No charging points, 3+2 seating, and the last time I rode on one, it was doing... I had to ride on one from all the way from London to Tamworth. Yeah. Disgusting. Armchair power draw 350 and 450. The cab is completely wrong. Oh, you're expecting way too much. Way too much. I stopped giving. I stopped caring about what their quality assurance team way ages ago, buddy. Next railway review video will be in April Fool's next year, talking about and reviewing the 360-2. Which, I miss the 360-2, honestly. I think I'm the only one member when the 350 went down to East Croydon in 2008, 2009. You're not the only one, because not only do I remember that, but I actually rode on it from... Where was it? Where's that station called? I rode on a 350 from Shepherd's Bush to Harrow and Wealdstone. That was surreal. Oh yeah, they declassified first class on the on London North Western Railway. Good. Took them long enough. Alright, so S5 is behaving. And all my S-Bahn lines are behaving, which means we can save the game. So, where should we build next? That's the question. Go to Rugby. I'm not too sure about... I mean... Sort of 50-50 on Rugby at the moment. I need to be convinced a little bit more. LNWR declassified first class? Yeah, they did a while ago. So, yeah, no point in first class anymore. Which, no problem by me. Why not go to Sparky Hill, capital of British Pakistan? Why not? What about treating Birmingham as if it was the capital of England and going outwards from there? You know, I was actually thinking of doing another regional line, like, well, the first regional line on our route. But I don't know which one to do, because I want to do a service that's long enough to justify not being an S-Bahn. But I don't want to... I mean, I was thinking of... Honestly, I was considering building to Aberystwyth. I really was thinking Aberystwyth. And I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly. Yeah, I've done to Wellington. Yeah. You know what? Stuff this. Let's go to the Cambrians. Yeah, let's go to Cambrian. Stuff that. Let's do that. Aberystwyth. Woo! I got it close enough. Thank you. Yay! Let's go there. Let's do that. Because then that means we can decide what trains we should do for our service. But first of all, before we do that, let's do a few things here. A village become a mega hub is a kind of funny idea, I will admit. So first, let's put so if your train's diesel, if electric, it doesn't go beyond here. Let's first do that. So no electric wires beyond this point. Let's build it. You know, consider. I mean, we could actually make the stations on one of the stations on that line to be kind of busy, to be sort of like a hub. Hubs sort of work. Will this be a regional service? Also, hello back from Aldi. Hello, Mr. Buslad. Yes, this is going to be a regional. Well, I mean, I guess this would be the equivalent of a regional express. This is what it would class as. So, but yeah, this is effectively our regional service. So I have an idea of what I'm going to do, though. So, so we're still going to have it non-stop as we are in reality. Though I think I'm going to increase the line speed from here to a juicy 160. There we go. Well, if I can hit enter, that'd be a good idea. I can't remember if you could even fit the word I'm not even going to try and pronounce that again. I don't know if you can fit that whole name into the game. Give me a second. Let me see if you can try that. Just for lols. Obviously, I'm not going to build the station right now. I just want to see if you can fit the name in. Because sometimes, I think, I don't know if the game has a limit or not. So, where was it? It's there. So if you would, I want to just see if you can actually fit the name in. Give me a second. Copy. There's no way I'm typing this out. Of course not. So, can you actually fit the name in? You can! Oh, man. Okay, I was not expecting that. Yeah, there isn't a limit. Wow. Oh, man, that looks really obtuse. I mean, okay. Alright. I did not know it had a limit. It didn't have a limit. Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind for the future. I once put the whole B script. Of course the game would crash if you did something like that. Oh man, I guess there should be some limit then if it allows you to paste the whole B movie script in. Why not rename it to the official name of Bangkok? Which I feel like I'm walking into a very obvious joke, but I don't want to take that chance. So I'm just going to say no, I won't name it to that. Oh, what the hell? Give me a sec. Oh my god, that can't be right. Oh, close enough, I guess. Why are the things on my desktop, on my desk floating? I don't know. Why are the things on your desk floating? Well, whilst I'm building this, and obviously I'm going to have to build Shrewsbury, which I like Shrewsbury as a station in general. Obviously, we need to decide what our train will be, because we are not going to use Class 158s, obviously, because that's gay. and the 158 in Nimby Rails has garbage capacity. I think it has like 100. If you have it with first class, it has 127 passenger capacity, which is just balls. Way too small. Nova 3. That's certainly, I mean, Nova 3 has got 309 capacity, which is a lot more sensible. I might use it, yeah, that could be a good idea. Or maybe we could use like a European equivalent of a Nova 3, maybe. 769s, ha ha ha, no. Mind you, there is some news going on about the 769s testing in Scotland. Apparently, well, 317 Dan told me that the what's it called? The 769s have been basically given a Cosworth tune, and now they're actually viable. Do the 769 even exist in the game? Yes, they do. They are. Where is it? It's Oh, I just passed it right there. So it gets the 319, 768, 769, and even the 799. Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of trains. And no, I am not going to make it third rail and use the 50X. That is stupid. Nice try, though. Right, so this station, I think this station is going to be quite easy to do. I already have a rough idea of what I want for Shrewsbury. They have the bionic duckweed version. Bionic duckweed. I'm hearing everything today. So, I'm going to be extremely lazy with this station and just have... So the current platform, I think the current layout has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 platforms. But we will instead use 6 platforms, but they're all through. I think that's a good idea of doing it. So where is it? 6. There we go. Delete. Please put an ice one, use an ice one on the Starbridge branch. They'll take up the whole line. No, I won't. That's just mean. I like the ice one anyway. It deserves better. Well, I think we'll just have to wait and see how good / bad it ends up faring. The main issue with the Cambrian nowadays is the lack of units which support ETCS, which also support SD. Really? Was that the... Oh, for goodness sake. Now SDO is obviously, of course now that becomes an issue. It's why the trains are locked to 4 cars to Mackinleth, which I probably spelled incorrectly, pronounced incorrectly, and 2 cars overway towards the coast. Dumb. They really... I shouldn't have put ETCS on that route. They just put normal signals and none of this would have happened, and then they would have been able to put normal rail tours on the line, or bring back the GWR London to Aberystwyth service. That would be cool. You know, Wales could do with some more money. Especially from tourism. Spare change. Spare change. Alright, 50 kph should be fine. The platforms are too small for longer than that on both lines, apart from Aberystwyth, which is plenty long enough. Yeah, I really don't understand why they didn't put it on all 197s, because I knew as soon as I found that information out, I said, oh, that's just asking for trouble. Something that supports ETCS? The best train on the network, 387. You could sod right off if you think I would tolerate 387s on the Cambrian line. You evil human being. so... Well, again, the Nova 3, going back to our trains though, the Nova 3 does exist. The set of it does exist in game. Where is it? Here we are. Though I normally swap it out with a different 68 model just because they have a better version of the 68, like a better looking one. So where was the Nova 3 set? Where was it? TP, there we go. So yeah, it's got 309 capacity. Looks pretty good from a top-down perspective. I mean, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. But, I don't know. It's just sort of, I feel like if we're going to go with a full British... If we're going to go with a European loading gauge, we could probably use something a little bit bigger. But I do like the idea of local horde services back on that route. Then update it. Oh, you're responding. Okay. All right. 197s will have, but there's only a certain amount which will have it fitted, with 03 being one and the other one will be 20 minutes or 2 car. The other issue. Oh, for goodness sake! Of course, it's a custom ETCS. That's dumb. You can't, so even when we do ETCS in this country, we don't even do the right version. Oh, this railway sucks ass. Right. Where was my trains I was looking for? Potential ones. I was looking for some potential locos. I guess that makes sense with its implementation. I just still think it's really dumb. I just still think it's dumb, honestly. Sorry. Give me a second. Maybe there's a I could have sworn. I think I forgot to install it. There was a Czech the České dráhy railjet. Let's see what its capacity is compared to the other one. If Nimby Rails will search. Alright, gotcha. Let's so that version. Alright, let's install that. Does anybody know where the TPE Mark 5s went? Probably Ely, at the very least storage. Yeah, I heard it was either Ely or Longmarston gathering dust at the end of the day. Alright, where's the other installs? Do these have a top speed of 200? Oh, they do! Ooh, say. Okay, I'll use those ones as well. Alright, so they should be installed now. Oh, here's something to make you lot jealous. My local rail line still runs export AL3s for their long distance expresses. Oh, that is not the sound of me Googling that. Because I know every single train. What? The Class 83? What do you mean the 83? I thought the AC3 doesn't it was scrapped or something. Hang on, wait. Let me check. One preserve remainder. Unless I'm thinking of a different train. Oh, the EU07. Duh. Okay, the Oh, wait a minute. Is that the Polish lad? Oh. Oh, that! Okay! Oh, it took me a while to get that. Sorry about that. Oh, got it. The Polish lad. Oh! Nice! I like that one. There are some pretty nice Polish locos. I think I slightly prefer the look of the EP09. But either way, I still like that one. So, where was I? CZ. They are painfully slow, but since we still have restaurant car, I'm usually far too drunk to notice. Fair enough. So, CZB Viaggio Comfort. Where are my Viaggio Comfort coaches? Where are they? Obey! Where are they? You know, I wouldn't mind going to Poland in the future, but I was just worried about getting confused by the language barrier. Because, I know no Polish at all. And I don't know how many people speak English in Poland compared to other countries like where I normally go, like Belgium, Netherlands, and even Germany. Like, if you're crap at English, no, if you're crap at Dutch, and you go to the Netherlands, people will know and they'll just speak English for you. That's exactly what I was thinking, Degenerator. That's what I was looking for my my coaches. Or the Viaggio, what else was it? Yeah, the Viaggio Comfort. Whatever it is. But I couldn't find where they've installed them. I can't find where they've installed them on my in-game. I'm trying to find them. And I have to scroll through like I'm going for a phone book to find them. Dutch people love to speak English. Oh, yep, I'm friends with 2 Dutch people who will confirm that with me. I saw the Viaggio 20 on the list. Oh, that's really helpful. Oh, I saw it on the list. Okay, good, but I'll have to scroll very slowly. Hello, no one official. Welcome to the stream. Where is it? Nope. Come on. It's gotta be here somewhere. I've got a presentation I made for my family. Can I post it? Well, you can't. It's a stream. But glad that you made one. Hope it went well. I just got the uphill battle achievement for grinding to a halt on a 1 in 30 whilst using a 456. Where would you be driving a 456 on a 1 in 30 incline? I mean, the only steep line I can think of off the top of my head would be the Sutton Loop. But they didn't really use 456s on that line. The link to it, I mean. Nah, I'm good, sorry. I can't really... I'm streaming. I'm not really going to be looking at a presentation made by a random internet stranger whilst I'm streaming to people. Not to sound rude, but, you know. Where is it? Where are my coaches? it was at the top of the list. Ah! Oh, for goodness sake. Well, let's see what the coaches are like at least. It's about how liking femboys isn't gay. But it is, by definition. Anyway, let's just do a little test with our formation. So, oh yeah, let's put our class 68. Where was it? 68, 68, 68. Class 68 is right here. Oh, we actually have the class 88. I just realised. But the 88 kind of sucks on diesel. Hang on, let's see. Let's actually compare which of the power is on it. Let me just Google how bad it is. So, class 68. So, the 68 has, let's see. Tractive, okay, so 3,800 horsepower. Tractive effort, 317 kilonewtons. Meanwhile, the class 88 has, if I duplicate the tab, behave. Meanwhile, the 88 has, on the diesel power, 940 horsepower, which is balls, and, well, the same tractive effort. Hang on. However, the 88 is fully dual mode, with the diesel engine being powerful enough to hold a train on its own, although with only 17% of the power. You're another man of culture. 88 won't have the power. Yeah, I had a feeling it wouldn't. That'll be cruel. It'll probably just melt the engine. Or it'll be on full throttle all the time. Alright. Why not get a 68 when not under the wires? Well, I want to be able to use just the one logo. That's my mindset. Also, yes, thank you very much for acknowledging my amazing carriage choice, King All-Star. Yeah, the electric wires is very good. Under diesel, can only hold 5 wagons and barely move itself around 40. Huh? Or not. Alright. May I provide a hyperlink to those weary travels wanting to see my presentation? No one really I don't think anyone here really wants to watch it. No offense. Alright, well, we also put it in DRS, just for a little explanation joke. So, yeah, none of us want to see it. It's 8 pages. Again, no one wants to see it. We're here to just play around with our trains. So let's test our formation. So 1, 2, 3. I really don't like how little... I mean, if I just do it like that, that's garbage. I don't really like how the restaurant has so few seats and how there are so few seats in first class. I don't like that. So I'm going to change it up a little bit by having an extra standard class, which we'll just pretend is a sort of, what's it called? TSRMB. We'll just pretend it's a mini buffet. But anyway, that formation is 152 meters long. And I had an MLG idea where it could be like, where we could do it like this. However, we could copy and... Oh, come on! No! I wanted to have it so you could run as a pair. Hang on, let's see if I can... Wait, we can salvage this. I know what to do. Oh, hang on. No. Middle. Aha! Woo! We're here to laugh at an Englishman attempt many Welsh place names for the sake of making you branch line. No, don't worry, I fixed it. We got the mid 68. Woo! That was my college-educated plan as a success. I like that formation. I want to do something like that. That's going to be kind of cool. Because they do the same thing with the normal rail jets. And I really like that. It's really obtuse to see, but I really like it, honestly. So we'll do the same thing with diesels. Now, sadly, in Nimby Rails, you can't split up a train mid-service like in reality. So the service would split up at... where is it? But Machenlef. They would split up here at this place and continue onwards on their separate routes. You can't do that in Nimby Rails because the game won't allow that. I forgot what the route was there. So you can't do that, but that's okay because I wouldn't mind at least a couple sets in that formation. I just think it's so cool. Alright then, so how long was it? It was 305 meters, and the platforms here are 320. So we can reduce that a little bit, because it'll fit. Or we just find the English translation and use that to stick to the... we'll see what we can do. But first, let's properly build Shrewsbury, which I always used to pronounce Shrewsbury when I was younger, just because it made sense. So, let's make this station. You could do a time connection to... Well, yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to have it as a 4-platform station, maybe. And then the trains will be timed to, you know, split apart from them. You know, well, not split apart, but go on their separate routes. Shrewsbury is pronounced Shrewsbury, but there are places and people who call it Shrewsbury because technically that's also correct. I have a cool idea. Put it in a loop so trains don't have to revert. Wait a minute! You've just reminded me! There's a station that does something similar! That's an excellent idea, mate! So, hear me out. Well, here's what I plan, if I can quickly showcase. We'll just copy this platform here just for the purposes of my example. Anybody been to Cologne Messedeutsch? Mwahaha! Why not do that? Albeit not as... like that, you know. We'll take out the castle stuff that, we'll just demolish it. There's no significance. Aha! So sort of like that. Cologne Messedeutsch style. Sick. I like that. Cone, not Cologne. Well, that's what it says! It's Cologne! That's what it says! I just prefer to call it Amaru... What? What the... How does... I can't pronounce that crap! I can't pronounce that. Yeah, I like this idea though. I'm gonna probably do this, albeit not as yeah. Yeah, I knew about Haysborough because I saw an Ashen's video So I knew about Haysborough. That one is just really cut. That one just makes no sense. But Cologne. Oh, I like doing that. I like trolling places, like pronunciation places with my friends as well. So I like calling Chamonix Chamonix or Chamonix. I like calling it that just to annoy my friend because he speaks French. I like calling also goatee is fish. What? What's going on here? Oh, I've never heard of this one before. That's a good one. I'll need to... Why not have that line in a tunnel? That's a good idea, actually. I'll put it in a tunnel instead of like a viaduct or an underpass. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll reduce the speed limit to 60, which is a bit faster than 50. Why not? Hang on. Here's a good one. Pronounced... Piova. Piova. Piova? Or Pova. Is a real place. Well, rather places which I've been to. What's up with these weird place names? Who comes up with this stuff? Alright. Where was I? The station. So, I think, you know what, I'm gonna just do a very cursed layout for this station. I'm gonna do a horrible cursed layout that will scare any person who is... I think people are just gonna get gangrene in their eyes just looking at what I planned. But, you know... Here's what I planned for this. Hang on a second. I've got to run, guys. I need to go drive into the night. Enjoy the stream, fellow cultured anons. Thanks for coming along, Cobalt, though. Thank you very much. It's nice always, you know, you coming along. Have a nice time and don't let the pony hit you on the way back. Enjoy your drive as well. No, it's pronounced Peeva. Oh, obviously. Duh. Right. So, my horrible layout idea. Excuse me. Fun fact, Welsh place names are a description of the location rather than a physical name like the English people did. Tenby, Fortlet of the Fish, is described as being a calm seas. I do find that kind of... I do like that naming style though, it's kind of cute. Well, not cute, cool, just in general, I like that. And yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to pronounce the Welsh pronunciation of Tenby. I do like Tenby. I mean, I really wanted to go to Tenby in the future. But money. And obviously, the distance. The pain. Whereas Porth Carl is soup port because of how treacherous the seas are most of the time in order to enter the port. Oh, interesting. So they named it after how crap the ocean was to sail through. Fascinating. No, seriously, fascinating. I genuinely didn't know that. That's kind of cool. Oh my goodness. This is so bad. Oh my goodness. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, a very lovely track layout. Oh, even though we, as you can see here, you know, with Birmingham, we did our best to minimise conflicting movements. As soon as we start reaching Wales, we say, stop that! Oh, that's even so somehow worse than the IRL Shrewsbury. Yep, that was, yeah, we've made a terrible junction. Newcastle East Junction is... Oh man, I wasn't even thinking of Newcastle East, but yeah, it's pretty much, you know, the return, the revenge of that. What independent station? Relax, this isn't too bad-ish. Oh my goodness, I nearly choked on my drink! Diamonds are free! Oh no! Oh man, I nearly choked on my drink! Oh my goodness! Yes, 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 you could call it that. Oh my, oh, okay, phew, and breathe. Okay. Right. I'm fine. Okay, so, let's, let's continue before I end up having a headache from laughing. Slade Lane look completely competently designed. I forgot what Slade Lane junction or its junction is. Is it that junction where the line that sods off, you know, where towards the airport goes on the Style branch? If I'm assuming I'm looking at the right one. Shrewsbury Maze Station. Oh man, these names, they're slapping me on the knee. Oh, I was right. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, that junction sucks. Alright, so let's see. Can the train access all its routes? Oh. One switch there. I may have missed an hour, but I'll never forget my daily hello. Hello, Blue Jay. Hope you're doing well. How about have you take witness on my amazing layout for Shrewsbury? Even though, you know, if you see Birmingham and all our other stations, even though we've done our best to make sure the stations have minimal conflicting movements and the layouts are competently designed, as soon as we get to Shrewsbury, we say, stuff that, it's someone else's problem because we're near Wales. And there you go. Look at this. Major Wales called it Diamonds Are Diamonds Are Forever, and I nearly choked on my drink because I was laughing so much from that. So, yeah. There you go. It's an amazing layout. Reminds you of Derby in a way. I can see what you mean, but it's not nowhere near as good as Derby. So we'll take solace in that. Anyway, how are you doing, Blue Jay? How are you doing today? Sheepfall has less conflicting paths than this, and it's more viable in many ways. But, you know, at the moment, we're only going to be having one train an hour, so it can't be that bad for the time being. And even then, that one train an hour will use this section. We'll use the underpass here. I've been doing alright, mainly doing script writing and continuing my story building. Yourself? Oh, I really need to pick up the pace of my writing. But I've been kind of lazy today, and excuse me. And tomorrow I was actually considering going out to do some photography because apparently there's a steam train running from Victoria to Bath. It says the Clang Line 50th anniversary. And whilst I'm not really into steam trains and kettles that much, I wouldn't mind getting a photo of one if I had the chance. So I was considering popping down to Winchfield or maybe I don't know. Yeah, either Winchfield or Fleet, or Farnborough or Brookwood, that area. I was considering going there. Go for it. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I could. Actually, let me double check what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. Raining! Woo! Actually, hang on. Weather Basingstoke. Raining! Woo! Oh, brilliant. Oh, it's going to be raining almost... Okay, so it's going to be raining in the morning, dipping a little bit, and then towards the evening. Excellent. Alright, I'll have to consider that then. Nothing like a kettle in the rain. Yeah, exactly. And to be honest, I don't think I've ever gotten a photo of a steam train in the rain. So this would be my first time ever doing it. Because every time I've seen a steam train, or at least got a photo of one, it was always during at least a relatively decent day. So this will be a nice change of pace. Alright, so the Eastern Junction is sorted. Ooh. I think Mother Nature is excited for you going outside, so you're technically making it wet. Ha! Oh, darn it. Yes, I guess you could say that. Mind you... Ow! Ow! What's this? Oh, I must have tripped on a crowbar lying on the ground. I don't know where that came from. Oh no, not now. Oh no, not the hiccups. I have been punished. I've been punished for mocking Major Wales's attempt of humour by the hiccups. Ugh. Oh, they're gone. Okay, good. I just realised we're putting a 68 underground. We've made a mini New Street. 68 serve New Street? Question mark? No, just the fumes. Oh! Of course. Okay, alright, I get it now. Does this make this old street? Hopefully not. Right, so, okay, we can do that. Good. And that means we can have a signal roughly here. Alright, great. We sorted out that section, this direction. Don't forget to link up the other two platforms. Relax, we'll do that in a second. I won't forget. Honest. If you ever see a picture of a Voyager at New Street, you can smell, taste, and feel that image. Oh man, I don't want to go on a Voyager through New Street for a long time. Please. No more Voyagers. Right, let me just look at the speed limit we should have. So, I'd say 80 kph. Right, so... where was I? Connecting up these platforms. It's got quite a sharp curve. There we go, we'll just reduce it very slightly. I've walked past the Voyager once and I could smell it. This was at Reading. It was quite an open air station. Yep. I've only been on a Voyager on a journey which they haven't done for over 20 years at this point. Well, again, Voyagers are they're like an endangered species in Wales, so, you know, that's expected. It was bad enough when one decided to sit down at Stockport once and the wind was blowing the exhaust onto the platform. I'm reminded of those bottom gear videos, you know, oh, have a whiff of that exhaust fume. Oh man. Actually no, but that's still underground. We'll put some kindness with it to be an underpass junction. There we go. That can be reality at Heathrow if the DFT allows less funding and Network Rail is forced to cut infrastructure spending relating to electrification. Okay, the DFT aren't that bad. I mean, look, the DFT have their own degree of badness, but they wouldn't do something like that. Come on. The service in question was when Virgin Trains cross-country operated to Swansea. They operated the service for less than a year before they truncated it to Cardiff. Ah. Always interesting to know where Voyagers once touched and never will touch again. Also, whilst I'm here, I'm going to make them bi-directional platforms because reasons. Operation Princess moment. Don't behave, you dumb game. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Right, so where was I? Alright, I think I know what to do. So, on this sort of track here, which will be 4 tracks, and then it'll join up into 2 tracks, so let me just add those extra tracks here. Uno, which will have it as a nice little 30 kph, because nothing's going to use this line. The service went from Swansea to Newcastle. The service was originally truncated from Swansea to Cardiff, then Newcastle to Nottingham, which 170s now. It started with Sidcar HSTs, then Voyagers, now 170, so it's progressively gotten worse. I mean, oh, that's really sad, honestly. So tragic to see. Oh boy. No, they wouldn't use the 139s on that route. That would still be too cruel. For now. In public. Oh. There we go. Now we got that little chord sorted. We're apparently getting a possible Cardiff to Edinburgh direct service within the next few millennia, so there's hope it'll improve. Hopefully so. Woo! The Mark III squeak is the only thing that lets the Mark IIIs down. It's not characterful, it's annoying. Well, I don't remember hearing them squeak that much when I was riding the Mark III on that LSL sort of extra service they did a while back. I don't remember that. I don't remember the coaches squeaking. Maybe they were well maintained, perhaps. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I rode on that, they still squeaked. Maybe I just haven't noticed. Maybe I didn't pay attention to it. So I'm not saying you're lying. I have this weird kind of selective hearing where I just generally don't hear things that people notice. Not 180 kph. What am I, insane? In fairness, no one. I don't think many things would survive after heating a hopper. especially at HKA Hopper. They aren't exactly light coaches, wagons. I mean. Indeed, I mean it's sort of similar to how that tragic incident recently in America. I forgot where exactly where that bridge. Um, that bridge. I can't remember where exactly. But the ship hit that bridge and the bridge instantly crumbled down, and people were really shocked that the bridge didn't survive the impact. Well, yeah, Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore. Thank you. People were shocked that the bridge didn't survive the impact from the ship, but then someone did the maths and showed that, frankly, there was no way it would survive. There was just way too much kinetic energy through that impact. Is what I'm trying to say. All right. Well, I guess we can move away from it being on a viaduct now. And then here, this line increases to 100 kph, I guess. And then we build our line heading the other direction, which I'll just delete here. That's because cab safety wasn't really a thing in the 1970s. Excuse me. Sure, I mean, to be pedantic, PZB was a thing. Excuse me. PZB was a thing by then in Germany at least, and they were testing it. They were trying out LZB as well at the time. How long have I been streaming for now? 1 hour 38 minutes, and I've only dropped. I've only dropped 3,000 frames, so I'm still dropping frames, but nowhere near as bad as last time. It's behaving. The stream is behaving. Walla walla bing bang. Oh, cab safety! Sorry, I misread that as cab safety systems. My apologies. In that sense, I can understand what you mean. Yes. Now, viewers have noticed that it's dual track, and that is correct. As you can see, it's dual track. So let's do that. Let's build it. Actually, I might increase the speed from 100 kph to 120. Let's see if we can do that. Excuse me. PZB LZB is what the British ATP was based on. I think the Chiltern variant was that, and there was another variant based on the Belgian TBL, which was the GW one. I don't know if it was the other way around, but because I've seen what TBL, like the TBL ATP is. I don't know. I know what you mean though, at least by that then. So, all right, let's build our service. Let's build our track. I'm doing it at 120 kph here, but I might try and increase the speed limit when I can see some good options, like when the track isn't as. Oh my goodness, there's barely any stations here. I might add a few extra stations, honestly. The first station is Welshpool. Let me Google. I'm going to see what the Cambrian line is like, at least. On Wikipedia. See how many stations actually got closed. Hanwood, Yockleton, Westbury. Westbury, Plassier Court, Bryden, Buttington, Buttington, then Welshpool was like the first stop. Well, a lot of stations got the axe. I might add one. I like the name, I like Yockleton. Yockleton sounds like a nice name. Ugh. Let me turn the light on now. Is it starting to get dark? I don't like being a vampire. I didn't know what the closing speed at Great Heck was, but that's terrifying now that I hear it. Oh boy. Ooh. Maybe we can increase it to 140? Let's see if we can do that. So from here, let's see if it will allow for that. Woo! Yay, 140! Yay! Alright, let's add a station at Yockleton. I bet the catchment area is going to be like very small. Yep, there we go. Look at that. 390 people. So basically nobody in this area, which makes sense. But hey, it's kind of cool. Handling those voyages and graders to zeros were the first trains that could actually take a proper impact. Well, yeah, that's still pretty very important. Obviously, safety in trains is extremely important. Now, even though I've added the station here at Yockleton, you may have noticed that the platform, I have not built it to 300 meters. Now, why would I have done that? Maybe it's because whilst I want to have a station on this line, it's not going to be served by the regional express. Let's continue building. When we look at the images of the Watford Junction 350. Excuse me. You mean the one that, I'm assuming you're talking about the one that derailed in the tunnel. Because I saw that, yeah, I remember seeing that. It was surprisingly not as damaged as I would have expected. And I believe they fixed it up and brought it back to service. Right? Oh, the cab was still attacked. Wow, that's impressive. Wow. Alright, 160. Anyone else waiting for the Wrexham and Shropshire and Midlands Railway? Wrexham, Shropshire and Midlands Railway to fail like its predecessor? Oh no. I want to see him give a chance. It's a shame that Wrexham and Shropshire died. They basically got bullied by the DFT. Or the old RR, whatever it was. They basically got bullied by them. It's a shame. Because they had a nice idea. Also, I'm gonna just overhaul this alignment and say, stuff this. There we go, that's much better. We'll do my own alignment here. I just do not care. I actually don't care there. Stuff that. Now, Alston will just give the party in power a big donation. It's not lobbying if it's called... No, it's not. No, it's not corruption if it's called lobbying. That's what I was trying to say. I mean, Grand Union is going to get shafted by GWR and TF Transport for Wales at this point. In their time of their successful bid to run, GWR have gone from one train a day to Carmarthen to one every other hour, and TFW and Transport for Wales have attempted to up their services too. Yeah, I do find it sort of odd how, you know, conveniently when a new company is trying to introduce a new service, these existing companies go, "Oh no, look at this new service we've added." Just very convenient. I mean, it's hard to be angry of a new service to Carmarthen, but you know, it's just sort of very suspicious. Oh, it's every business's best friend lobbying at this rate. Everyone does it. Like, everyone everyone higher up does it. I should clarify. All right, so we're approaching our first proper station. Welsh Portal. For the record, GWR have had one train a day to Carmarthen since they killed their boat train to Fishguard in the early 2000s. I think I have the video of the boat train service. I always found that kind of cool. I mean, I've always wanted to go to Fishguard, but it's just so awkward to get to. Or Pembroke. Same for Pembroke. It's just so awkward. I would love to go there, but I can't. Also, let's slow it getting out a little bit. The services are getting a lot busier now, as you can see here. All the people going to Sutton Coldfield. What a shock. Right, where's my island platform? Excuse me. Island platform. Oh, it was over here, wasn't it? Yeah, Oxley. Okay. Yawning is getting much higher now. Well, that's the cargo distribution of my Open TTD games, as well as self-approval belonging to new stuff. I've never played Open TTD before. I've heard of it, and I have a few friends who play it and have enjoyment with it, but I've never really sat down and played it. I'm worried I'll get addicted to it, because it definitely sounds like a fun game. I'm just being very wary. Wary, not wary. Oh no. Keeping you awake with rage. That's a viable strategy. Yeah, it doesn't look that intensive for PC. That's why I was really considering it, and it's got lots of mods. And you know what they say, mods rule. Funnily enough, you can actually do multiplayer in Nimby Rails. Nimby Rails has a multiplayer function. However, I haven't had the chance to try it out. Because me and I was going to do it with my friend, but it turned out when we were about to try it, we had the wrong version. So we had to sort of not do it. But I would love to do multiplayer with Nimby Rails, because it just sounds like a game where there's just going to be sabotage. It just opens it up for so much sabotage. But in a fun way. Excuse me. And it looks like Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, which is a game I actually had a lot of fun playing when I was younger. Purposely building train tracks in front of someone else to prevent... Well, I wouldn't even say that kind of sabotage. I'm thinking more in the sense of, like, tweaking the timetables behind someone else's back. That kind of stuff. Like, really egregious sort of saboteur stuff. Whew. Or buses over tracks to cause a crash. That could fall. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a thing people would do. Alright, I have to reduce the speed limit a little bit. Oh, I'm yawning a lot. Definitely not from being exhausted, because I did nothing today. Right, where's the next station? Is that it? Welsh Pool. So let me just look at my map here. So Welsh Pool, Fondon, Montgomery, Abermule. Maybe that's Montgomery. Yeah, it is. Okay, fair enough. I guess the platform still exists in real life. I'm gonna go and get some ice cream. BRB. No, I didn't fart. I just did. That's it. It wasn't a fart, for goodness sake. Microphone's not that good. Childish. Oh yeah. Right, let me add our extra stations then. I think we can do 160 here as well. Give me a second. I wanna do another working out bit of maths quickly. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's my the three R's, those ones. Okay, so I'm actually gonna buy this train now so I can remind myself what the contest is. Because I'm gonna forget in the future. So 68. blank, blank, blank. So I'm going to buy this train and I'm going to instantly mothball it and put it in the bin. Put it in the Shadow Realm. So I'm going to buy it now so I don't forget about it. Because I'm going to forget about it later. But now I just want to do another test with some other coaches. So where was it? French diesel locomotive. I need to search up. So what's the difference between the BB6300 and the other one? So SNCF BB 67-400. So that can do 800. Oh, they all got the same top speed, I think. Ooh. So, design is a mixed loaf. 20 were fitted with push-pull. Do the 6400s ones have push-pull? I don't think so. Okay, okay, good. Okay, I know it. I know which one to do then. Got it. So it was 67-300. Got it. And what? And we'll use the. Yeah, we'll use the Co-Rail Plus livery. Where are my RRR coaches? Okay, here they are. So, what am I looking for? So, regional ZRAB. So, flip. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. Yeah, I got it right. Okay. Interesting. I might use that as a regional train. So we might have the diesel trains, like the regional trains, be push-pulls as well. Interesting. SNCF RRR coaches. Excuse me. So the RAM reversible regional. So were they only in 3 coaches? 1, 2, 3. It looks like it. Did they have longer coaches? Oh, that's in 4. That's 3, 4. Okay, that could be a good idea. I like that one. Loading gauge, European, now fit. It's European. There we go, blue. We might add another regional coach at least. Sweeteroni. Alright, I like that. Okay, I might do that then. Alright, I'll delete that from... I'll remember that for later. Okay, good. Good. Yes, but UK is too tight, Dan. But this is a European loading gauge project, so we don't have to worry about that. At all. Nice try, though. Good effort. Alright, so... let's see. problem with being first is that you tend to have an inferior version. That's a very... yeah. That's very apt of how things in history end up turning out, so... yeah. Montgomery, Abermule. Can't wait till I get Life 2.0. Well, you'll need to make sure that it's open source because it will have ads. Otherwise, they'll catch on, mate. Meanwhile, if I was getting Life 2.0, I can't wait to get 900 Dakimakuras of unspecified characters. It's true, look at Boston Tea. I don't get it, but I'm just laughing because, you know, it just to put a smile on my face so I don't fall asleep at the computer. Actually, whilst I am here, I'm just connecting this bit of track whilst I'm doing this. I should probably check engineering works for tomorrow. National Rail Engineering Works. How bad is it? $9 million social credit deducted. EP Dan, little EP Dan boyo, why am I still doing this? What? Oh, that's balls. What? No, what am I talking about? Like, why are you? What's EP? You mean sleepy? Surely the word sleep exists in Germany. In German, right? Come on. Alright, Boston had the first subway in America, and yet it's literally falling apart. Just so I know I'm on the same page as you, when you say subway, are you talking about the one where those small trams run, or am I thinking of the Boston or the streetcar? It's a femboy term to cut this. What? What the hell? That's stupid. Kind of what kind of person speaks like that? EP. That's not even a. That makes no sense to me. Why would you speak like that? I don't know if I can laugh at that one, Major Miles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't think I can laugh at that one. No, it's LA that refers to trams as the subway because they run underground. Thank you very much for that quick clarification. Sometimes I hear it being called other things, that's why I just thought I'd check. Alright, new station, new town. Huh. Oh yeah, I was checking the engineering works for tomorrow. Okay, engineering works. Just, where's the search for engineering works? Thank you. Right, where is it? So, tomorrow. All operators. Search all operators, see what happens. Search! Obey! Obey your master! Okay, I'll do it by operator. Southwestern Railway. Alright, planned engineering works. Buses replace trains between Guildford and Hazelmere. Okay, irrelevant. Let's take a look at GWR just to be safe. Buses replace trains between Birmingham and Taplow. Early morning. On Saturday the 27th. Oh, okay. Oh, by early morning. Oh, okay. That's literally midnight. Okay, irrelevant. Oh, you're not referring to the Baltimore Bridge. Oh. Oh, I genuinely... Okay. You weren't referring to that one. Okay, fair enough then. I can accept that. Sorry, I'm just being a little bit sort of iffy. But okay, in that aspect, I can sort of both one see where you're coming from and two agree somewhat. Yeah. Wait, look at the distance to Machen the fifth. Oh, goodness me! I'm going to put 3 platforms at this station. But first, let me just reduce the Aussie. Alright. Anyone else watch that plainly difficult channel? I've never even heard of that channel, presuming... I'm taking it some, I guess, as a YouTube channel, but no, I've never heard of that. Hey, you decided to do Wales instead of Coventry in rugby. Well, yeah, I mean, I wanted to do this line because we have better service regional-wise. Yeah, then I've never heard of that channel. Then sorry. You know, I don't really go around looking for other YouTube channels to watch nowadays. Or most of the things that turn up on in my recommendations are just crap anyway now, which is a shame. Usually the same 12 types of videos over and over, which is kind of boring. Plus, I'm pretty fussy with what I like to watch. Stretching again. Can I just say, no one? I have never met anybody in real life who identifies as a femboy. And to be honest, I'm not really looking forward to meeting the first one if they act like you. No offense. I nearly made it single track, but that wasn't my goal. See, look what they're doing to me. You nearly made me ruin a decent main line. I can avoid reaction channels rather easily, somehow. I don't know how I managed to avoid them that easily. I guess I just watch videos that don't get reaction. Well, actually, no, I do watch videos that are prone to reactions. Like, I watched the Mises Blue, which I loved. That source filmmaker horror film. One of the few horror films that actually get a scare from me. Like, well done. Not like the creator of Mises Blue's watching this video, this stream, I mean. I've met quite a few, but I think we move in different types of circles. Yeah, I mean, okay, if you're in uni, the chance of you finding one is probably exponentially increased, so... in that aspect, yeah, you're probably right. But even then, I mean, I haven't even seen them in public. At least the ones who actively make it their personality. It's weird, because, I mean, it's not like I cheat by not going to places where people don't go around. I mean, I live in London, effectively. Surely I must see, like, one or two. We have a femboy. Oh, wow. See what I mean, boys? Oh, man, in the immortal words of Basil Fawlty, you ought to have him stuffed. Femboy society. I could not think of a place I would like to go less. And the funny thing here is that it may seem like I have something against femboys. I don't, because I can tolerate them in moderation. It's more of that. It's like the Parappa character I use in my railway review videos. in my railway review videos where I use the femboy Parappa, that doesn't really bother me because I use him in moderation. I don't, hog around him like all the time. Hang on a second. So I remember being in college myself and seeing a lesbian couple necking for the first time. It was genuinely me staring at as my brain was like, "What this guy?" Oh man, I remember the first time I read a lesbian story. It was like a lesbian fanfiction on fanfiction.net, and I was so confused. Girls liking girls? Whoa, that's awesome, but weird. Awesome, young Daniel said. As a member of the Aerial Ace community, we just be chilling. Rare enough. That being said, I don't expect. I'm obviously not expecting any children from you, for reasons that you've just mentioned. If that makes sense, please say yes. What the heck is that alignment? Oh, I'm not building that. Oh, stuff that, no way. We'll increase it to 140. Master Minute, let's give the station its proper name. Carzeus. Hopefully I pronounced that one right, Major Wales. Assuming that's where Carzeus is. That's called Welsh terrain, I guess, but I don't like it. Where is that station technically? Let me just look at the coordinates. I'd get it. I'd rather pay. I'd get it. I get it. I'd rather pay for first class on Heathrow Express than have kids. Oh, first class. Sorry, than have kids. Fair enough. I'd rather. I mean, again, I'd rather your honesty. I can respect that. Zeus is basically as you said, but not a Z sound. Casus. Casus. Oh no. I thought I had it right. I was sort of right. Alright, I'll do, I guess. We'll have the intercity train stop at Casus. Why not? Just for the lols. $140. I think I'll at least build to Mackin left before we end the stream. I think that'll be good. You also need to pronounce every letter, so it's Casus. Oh, Casus. Alright, then I can... Okay, I forgot. I thought it was... I remember hearing Casus. But then I forgot how I... But then I haven't heard the word for ages, so I naturally defaulted to Casus. But okay, Casus. Thank you very much. Casus. Confirm. Casus. So yeah, stuff that we're just gonna make it in. I'm just gonna have a tunnel. Nimby rails, you sadly can't see hills and terrain, unless there's a mod. Is there a mod for that? Let's just investigate quickly whilst I'm here. Map styles. Let's see if there's a mod. Alright. So, global canvas. Derived dark map. Modern dark. No, there doesn't seem to be... Maybe if I put on global canvas. I mean, it doesn't really help. I mean, you can sort of see hills and stuff, but they're not really visible when you're close up. You can't see like the contours. That's what I was trying to say. What about after hours? Oh, look at that! Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated after hours. I am not building the LGV. I'm just building a tunnel. Stuff the grit, stuff these stuff that sort of orientation. There we go. So one of the good things about Nimby Rails is that gradients don't exist in game, which means, you know, trains like the Pacer, when someone finally makes it, will be viable. And the 769 is also viable in-game if you want to use it. So you don't have to worry about that, but downside is obviously that you can't have a little bit of realism. So you have to sort of fake trains getting slowed up hills. It's possible to do it, I know how, but, you know, it's just a bit awkward if you want to. No, it's not flat. Pay for the tunnel you're building. Or doing Brunel cards. I'm using unlimited money. Alright. Oh, oh, for goodness sake. I don't want to build this, sort of stuff that I'm building straight. I don't want to build this. I'm gonna build here's my plan. So I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna build on this direction. But then I'm simply gonna say, stuff this, and have a ladder junction turning off here. Alright, let's see if we can do that. One more second. Have a ladder junction turning off. I'll call you if you do that. I don't care. I don't care. I'm the one with power here. You are a measly viewer. Oh, 160. I would do it at 200 kph. In fact, I will do it at 200 kph in case I decide to change my mind on the train type. Besides, we do have diesel trains that can do 200 kph in a tunnel. Well, just in general. So stuff this. Let's build. LGV Chimeric. Alright, I'll accept that name. There we go, look at that. Delicious. A delicious avoiding line. Then we can add a whole bunch of stations on the stopping branch there. Now we're not going to do 320, that's a bit overkill. 200's good enough. Besides, it qualifies as high speed anyway. I would have said that I'd call that Dan's tunnel, but if you... but if put into Welsh, it would be funneled down, which could be interpreted as being fire tunnel. No comment. Alright, so... Where was I? Oh, yes. Tap into our inner LGV something. 140. And then that's the original alignment. Which turns off, obviously. Summit Tunnel. All lovely names we're getting here, so thank you. And we slow down back to 140. I said we slow down to 140. Thank you, game. Alright. And we slow down to 140 in time for well, this station we're approaching. Oh. Oh, do some more stretching. Oh, I didn't mean to have all of that as... Yeah, I figured that's what LGV chimeric meant, if I can speak. We need TVM and TVM interacting for that LGV, Dan, especially if it's got IRL ETCS. Well, what's wrong with just using ETCS on that bit? You could just use ETCS. Doesn't the Gotthard base tunnel use ETCS? So yeah. Anyway, this station, which is called Markin Left, I think. Please say yes. Please say I got it right. Markin Left. Or Markin Left. This will have 4 platforms. Which I will just find the layout right now whilst I'm here. Where is it? Where is my 4 platform cheat? What the hell is an S-Bahn? An S-Bahn is... I'm too sleepy to fully explain it. So here is Wikipedia for your answer, buddy. Not to be rude. There you go. I'm too sleepy to explain it. Yes, I was looking for a 4-platform island, but actually, I'll just build it again. Right, where is it? I'll just rebuild it. Jewel Island. Schnellbahn. Oh! So that's what it means. I was not aware of that. I feel like an idiot. Right, anyway, where's the double islands? Actually, let's be a little bit more obtuse. We're gonna tap into my inner Belgium. Because for some reason, when I was building Belgium in Nimby Rails, I noticed that loads of stations in Belgium have 5 platforms. Which I just found really odd. Like, even stations that are quite quiet, like AF. So, yeah, let's give it 5 platforms, Belgian style. So it's basically a line that has frequent stops and stays in the city centre. For the purposes of your explanation, you can get away with calling it that. Although we are building a regional line which goes a bit further away from Birmingham. Because I felt like doing that so we can have some more fun at the moment. So yeah, where was I? I was building a 5-platform station here. Are you going to Stratford-upon-Avon? Soon, my child, soon. We will go to Stratford-upon-Avon in due time. Alright. I want to have space for the depot. So I'm actually going to put the station over here. Ish. Alright, that'll work. I just watched Have I Got News For You presented by Martin Lewis. I forgot who Martin Lewis is. I'm sorry. A 90 kph on the through tracks. The money-saving experts. Again, I'm very out of touch with these individuals. If you say Martin Lewis to me, I just go, who? That means nothing to me. I'm so sorry. I'll just have to politely nod once again. Yeah, I really hope I never meet anybody who says EP. Goodness. He's basically a consumer rights guy, but with a few more tricks up his sleeve. Okay, so he's... Oh, cock, I deleted the track. There we go. Okay, so he's sort of lawful good, then. Because, you know, consumer rights. He hunts for deals that are on right now and how to get more out of your money. Okay, yeah, that definitely does sound like a lawful good, sort of helpful consumer rights person. Okay. Actually, I did that wrong. Hang on a second. Oh. Okay, so I've got... Okay, thanks for giving me the rough gist of this person. So I've never heard of him. Although, now that you think about it, maybe I should search him up. I've got Wikipedia open. Maybe I'll recognise his face, because I'm pretty good at recognising people's faces. He sold... Okay, so he founded MoneySavingExpert.com. He is currently a presenter on ITV on the morning shows Good Morning Britain and This Morning since 2007. Oh, he's from Manchester! Oh. Well, how about that? No, I've never heard of him. It's so weird. I've never heard of him. Like, until maybe someone might have brought him up in the stream before in the past. But again, that's just never heard of this guy. But again, as you said, he seems to be doing good, so it's not like I'm angry or anything. Again, consumer advice is excellent. Alright. Not like I'm making you annoyed to whittle down your energy. Maybe as a laugh I should put a blacklist for the word EP. Just for a laugh. We'll see what happens when I get power. Alright. Oh dear. Blacklist that auto times out. Yeah, right up my street there. Well, just behave and you won't end up getting on the blacklist then. It's easy. Oh dear. Oh, heavy, feel sleepy. But for the sake of discussion, I've effectively done Machenlef. Alright. Okay, we have done Markin left now. And we have done streaming for 2.5 hours, which is basically my cut-off for enough of streaming. We've only dropped 77,755 frames. Woo! The stream was most likely behaving. So I think I'm going to... yeah, Giant, I know, it's just sort of... Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna sort of throw in the towel now so I can get enough sleep and hopefully I'll be able to go down and see that Steam engine tomorrow. Alright then, so thank you very much for coming to the stream. It was a very entertaining stream we did tonight. We did some good progress. Hopefully next time we do a stream, which would probably either be Sunday or Monday, depending on how I feel, we'll hopefully go to Aberystwyth. And to people who want me to go to Fwelly, you can sod off, because I'm not going to do that for quite a while. Regardless, that's all I got for the stream tonight. Thank you very much for coming along, and I'll speak to you everyone next time. See you later, everyone. Have a nice weekend.